boy. It's a good thing I don't swear and I have some words for YouTube tonight. I would have some words for YouTube tonight. Yes, sirs and or ma'ams. Where's Hi. Nobody? Nobody there yet. Let's try this again. Yes, correct. Well, I'm sitting here yammering along and just talking, and then next thing you know, it's like reconnecting. I'm like, you didn't say I was disconnected. You, how do you reconnect to something I didn't know you were disconnected from? Boy. Boy, oh boy. Such is life, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes things go well, sometimes they do not. I don't know what YouTube's problem is. Like, I'm telling you, yeah. From when I tried to start this thing, earlier, it was acting weird, and then obviously we're still problematic, which is a bummer, because I really enjoy hanging out with you guys on Thursdays and doing this whole thing, and for whatever reason, it's got a bug up its rear. I don't know, why is this hanging up here? I can't ever. So I'm doing filter stuff. So I make things for the shorts, and I think they're going to do really well. And then when I put them out there, I'm like, oh, and then I kind of check it, a couple hours later just to see where it's at, views wise. It is monetized, to see how it does. And then it's something I think is going to do pretty good, doesn't do good. And then there's things that I do that, it's just like I was all right, but all of a sudden it takes off. It's so weird. Yeah, you're not kidding. I don't know what this freaking. I'm gonna have like 5 lives showing up in my YouTube studio. Like, oh, you want live 5 times? Well, it's like, yeah. Well, if you keep on shutting me off, I guess I'll keep on starting it back up. So weird. I guess it's technology. We are. Should be lucky that continue to be able to do this. I'm basically being beamed into space and then down to you guys, and then your comments are you're typing there and then beam up and then it comes down to me. So I have to keep. I'm thankful for the ability to continue to be able to do this, and I shouldn't just assume that it works every single time. But also, it'd be really cool if it did work without fail every time. Just tinkering right along, though. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much for watching. That's I appreciate you watching, and without you watching, and it's not worth much to. I mean, I could just hear myself talk. I mean, my wife thinks that I just talk to hear myself talk, but I try and help. That's what the channel is created for. And I appreciate you saying that, and thank you for watching. If you guys don't watch it, then why do I do it? But to hear myself talk. Yeah, sometimes it's a little stuff. I constantly am in debate with myself. Like I have to do a video here tonight or tomorrow for Sunday. And some topics I think would be really good. And then I think, is it too basic? Is it not too basic? I don't ever want to sound preachy or like I think I'm a know-it-all, so I try not to come off that way because I'm not. But I just want to make good content for you guys that is useful. And I have this internal debate with myself whether or not it is or not. I might have. You might want to go look at my down my list. What's in your trailer? 1, 2, and 3. Did I do 3 of them? Because I've had 3 different trailers since I started this. had 4 different trailers. I used to have a karting partner, and he never stayed put. So uh, I had a 12-foot, an 18-foot, and now I have a 4x8. And I believe I have done something on each of them. So I believe it's called What's in Your Trailer. I think there's 1, 2, and 3. I think I've done something like that. So, and since my last one, it is the exact same. So, you know, yeah, I appreciate you watching it as well, Wingnut. It's crazy to think that I've been at this like 5 years. Now, there was a pause in doing informative stuff. It was just me putting my races on there until, you know, it fired back up with the informational stuff. So I did a couple videos, and then I think we finished off 2020. I think I started with more videos as far as the informational stuff in 21, but channel's been around since 2020, so it's 5 years. It's pretty cool. Coming from the beard stuff, it's definitely been a trip. But here's my. We'll just take a peek here. Here's my ride. Oh yeah, that happened. I gotta fix that. All right. Well, and then I just got done doing some filters. I like this method. Spray your filters with oil, and then wrap them in a paper towel or blue or whatever, and any excess oil will go in that. You don't want them dry, but you don't want them dripping saturated, so it's plugging anything up. But yeah, here's got some. These are the 23s, so they don't have the HBM on them, but there's some Reapers. They still feel really good. Of course, I have 2 sets of 23s. I internal prepped. I actually have another set or 2. I internal prepped this set, but I internal prepped them 2 years ago. 2 years ago? Last year. Anyway, it's been a while since they've been internal prepped, so, you know, by punching them, obviously, most of the chemicals out. Although, I wonder if I could do a video on that sometime. Even if a prep goes into a tire, say you roll internally, does it all dissipate, or has it forever changed the chemical composition of that tire? I would believe so. I believe it would change the chemical composition of the tire. It may not continue to hold that durometer where it once was, but those oils, the solvents, would change what that tire once was. Now, to what degree? You know, has it changed it? Did it make that big of a difference? Did it add grip? Did it take away grip? All those things. That could be a very good video. You know, it's more of a hypothetical type of video. Might be a good one. Might be good. Kind of fun to talk about. Hello. I say hi to you too. Yeah. But yeah, so I got these. I got 2 sets. I'm going down 2 sets of 2023s. And one is completely unprepped, nothing in them. Matter of fact, they've been scuffed. I think I ran them in a heat race, and that's it. That's the only time they have on them. They got nothing in them, nothing on them. And then I have this set, which was internal prepped. Not crazy heavy, but heavy enough. And these ones feel not the grippiest, but they feel more gripped up than the other ones. That's why I brought up that point just a second ago. And then I have a brand new set of 2025s. That have been aging. I think they're whatever week they are. I think it was April. So I've been baking them. I've been baking them in the sun, trying to get some of the oils out of them. So I'm not. Who knows what the track's going to behave like? I haven't even looked at the weather. Last I checked the weather in Sullens Grove for Saturday, it was supposed to be pretty warm. So I might not be totally out to lunch on the 23s. I'm guessing though that 24s might be the ticket, but that's a guess. You know, I'm going to Reaper racing, not for the first time officially. I've run Reapers before, but going to a big Reaper race for the first time ever. We'll see how it goes. You know, I'm also loaded down on this thing. Like, I'm running sumo. It's 425, so big boys. in order to run that, you have to weigh over 200 pounds. That I do. And you would think that I'd be heavy enough, but I am not. Like I got 40 or 50 pounds of lead on this cart, man. Even though I'm over a 200-pound human, which is crazy. Yeah, it's just something that I thought I was going to be plenty heavy, and then I weighed the cart, and I'm like, ooh, I'm not heavy enough at all. I could start breaking out my big 10-pounders. And I'm going to be racing during the day, so I'm going to change my shield to cover your tires when they are not in use, and if so, with what? You can. It's